Alright, in this video I'm going to show you the daily tasks that you can perform, those that are not actually part of your daily quests. So we're going to start off with scouting. So where do you see scouting? Scouting is here. So you go to your map on on the right hand part of your screen. You'll see this and click this, and then you see the maps or the incidents that are available for you to it says there if you can scout already or not. So in my case there's four here. The fourth one, I haven't started this one yet, so I cannot scout this incident yet. And normally I go for the incident that gives me the highest level materials available. So we're gonna go with Cambridge sewers. All right. And then for you to get the most out of your scouting, so because scouting can only be done twice a day, you'll have to make sure that you finish or the progress for that particular incident is 100% because you'll see here that upper level clearance, I think this is, hold on, I'm gonna show you here. Uh-huh. Yeah. So the first level of scouting is um, gonna open up if you finish 30% of the progress, and then next level is at 70%, and then last level is at 100. So going back to Cambridge sewers, see there's a huge difference, right? So it takes 2 hours, but it gives you times three than the regular or than the normal or the lowest level for scouting. So yeah, you have you can do this twice a day. So make sure that you do this. This is not part of your daily tasks, so people tend to forget that this one is here. You should also include as part of your daily tasks to complete or finish those large battles that can be seen here. So just go to your map, and then on your right hand part of your screen, finish these maps, even the low level ones, because you'll still need the low level materials, especially when you have new characters and you're trying to upgrade his or her weapons or gears. So you'll find it that at times you won't be able to upgrade his or her weapon because you are lacking low level materials. So try to finish them, and I'll show you the comparison later between the large battles, medium, and normal to see how much value does these large battles give you. Say for example this one, I will be spending only 10 rad X for these rewards. So that's 10, 20, 30, 35. And this is a large battle incident, which means there's a lot of rooms, a lot of enemies that gives out drops. So yeah, I'll show you the results later, and then we're gonna compare. As you can see, by just spending 10 rad X, you get 10, 20, 30, 35 materials from clearing the incident, and then from exploring the rooms you get 4 enemies defeated, you have 2 again, so that's 6. Expert enemy defeated, you have 15, so that's 21. And then from the treasure boxes, that's it's 21, 31, 35. So that's 35 and 35. So that's 70 materials for just 10 rad X. Now we're going to look at the medium incidents, and you see here that by spending 20 rad X, you'll get 5, 10, 12 materials, and then 4 posters, and then 1 attachment XP. But let's see how much materials will we end up once we're done with this incident. Okay, and then now after spending 20 rad X, we get 5, 10, 7, and then let's count this: 5, 10, 7, 11, 12, 18, 20, 23, 28. So that's 28 materials from 20 rad X. And then for normal, you will spend 10 rad X for 2, 3, 4, 5 materials and probably some additional materials from the enemies and the loot boxes and the uh, glittering things in the room that gives out drops. I'm not even gonna try it because I don't want to waste my 10 rad X. So if we are going to compare, it would seem that for large room, you use 10 rad X and get 70 materials, which would give you 7 materials per rad X. For medium, it's gonna be 28 materials for 20 rad X, which gives you 1.4 material per rad X. And for normal, which we're not gonna compute. And in the end, it will give you 5 times more materials um, by spending the same amount of rad X if you go with large room types of incidents. Again, the developers made it a point that you can only use or go to the large room incidents twice in a day because of the bonus that it gives out. So 5 times than the regular medium. I mean, 5 times more than medium. And you have to put in a little more effort because it's a large map and you'll have to, crawl your way and finish that dungeon or finish that incident. So yeah, don't forget to finish your large room incidents, even the low level ones. There's also a free 60 rad X that you can claim 3 times per day. Just make sure that you claim them based on the time indicated here. So again, it's here. Go to what's this? The announcement. Go to free rad X, and you'll see them here. Take note though that I think there's a bug right now. And remember, the time that you're seeing here, it's server time. It's UTC plus 7, right? So sometimes it shows UTC plus 7 time zone. However, there are times that it's showing UTC plus 19 or minus 5. So just be careful and be on the lookout with that one. Like in my case now, I think there's a bug. It says here 7 to 9. So that's AM because it's military time here. There's 2200 here. And right now, from where I am, it's already based on the server time, it's already 7:14 p.m., not AM, right? So just be careful on that one. And yeah, take note, or maybe you can set an alarm if you want just make sure you get these three 60 rad X. It's a huge advantage if you get these 60 rad X, free rad X. And yeah, I'm gonna claim this one now. This one is hard to miss because there's literally a red mark. Let me show you. There's gonna be a red mark on your PvP icon on the left part of your screen. So don't forget to claim your daily reward. So that's issued, says here issued at 2100. So I'm gonna claim mine. If you are already in a guild, you may want to check out the dailies that you can do inside your guild. So there's guild assistance and combat assist. So the first one here, you can assign a dweller here. The dweller that you will assign here is the one that you assign to your resource rooms. I would say ideally you should assign here the one that has the highest resource production, and you need to assign the dweller that will give you the resource that you need. Say you need water, then you put here your best dweller that gives out the most water production. I have already completed mine for this day, so you can do this 3 times. So it's 1 hour every time you assign your mercenary, and you cannot do it in parallel. You'll have to do it one after the other. So you spend 3 hours here. And then on the combat assist, you can just assign your two strongest dweller and just wait for 24 hours. It's gonna be 24 hours before you get the reward. In your raider room, you are given 3 free scans per day for pillage. This is important because it's a free, not really free, but free if you win the battle against the other player. But you need to make sure that when you scan, you get to monitor the result or the ruins coming out of the scan, because there are times where other players can get the can loot them before you. So let's see. Let me try to if it's still here. Okay, so I'm lucky that it's still here, but I've been in cases where when I try to um, start or engage the battle for the village, I was too late. It was already looted by some other players. So make sure that you maximize your daily scans for pillage. So it's 3 free scans. Rush. So every day you get to have 3 rush for each of your production rooms. Make sure you use them because it's really helpful. Um, it gives you a boost in terms of production. I normally use mine before I sleep, so that I'm sure that I have the because if you use it early in the day, you might upgrade your production room sometime within the day. And if you want to maximize the value of your rush, you should update or you should use this just before you sleep so that you're sure that your room is at its maximum level before the new day refresh in the morning. Right, so don't forget to use your rush for every production room 3 times a day. Lastly, for the dailies, you should always visit your this announcement icon here. Make sure that you always claim your daily bonus. So it's the third day today, so I claimed my daily bonus. Um, yeah, if you're battle pass, if you have battle pass, then yeah, good for you. You can claim them. Free Rad X, I've talked about this one already. For the events, this is also important. So um, you need to. This is once per day, so it's going to be for the different faction. So I've already completed the one for the uh, Brotherhood of Steel, and then for the Minutemen, I've done it already. It's I think you're gonna spend 10 Rad X per instance. And then the simulation combat, I'm not gonna discuss this because it's part of the regular daily quests. Um, this one is also important, especially I think this is just a promo, yeah, right. So for us who started playing a few days, June 1, I think, when the server opened, make sure that you claim. So I loved it that they gave out one set of purple attachment, which goes pretty good with an SSR. I forgot the name of the SSR. I'll get back to that one later. But yeah, make sure that you claim these um, purple attachments. Desdemona. Yeah. So the purple. Where is it? The purple attachments. It's vampire's cloak. I think it's a vampiric set. There's an additional bonus if it's going to be used by Desdemona. So I got Desdemona. I bought 60 Nuka-Cola. And another reminder, again, this is only for those who started playing. There's a date here. For those who will play between May 31 until June 14th, you'll get a free SSR on the 7th day. So you're gonna get uh, all in all 80 Sarah posters. So you need to prepare for it. Um, yeah. Oh, I was able to claim these two already because I already used up. Hold on, I'm gonna show you. I already used up this one. I already bought two gold Voltec lunchbox. So I will probably be able to buy again tomorrow. Hopefully I get lucky again. Earlier today I got strong out of the golden lunchbox. That's why it's there already. It says 20. Where is it? Yeah, this one. This is, yeah, I don't know this one. I did not buy anything. And yeah, this one too. I didn't buy anything. It says two, 1 day, 8 hours left. So yeah, so those are the daily items that you need to check. That is not part of the regular daily quests. Okay, so some additional tips based on the usual questions that I get. Right. So for the daily quests, a lot of people are asking why can't they max out the 150 daily quest. So you will be able to max it out, I think, chapter 4 when you create the memory room. So this is the last one that most of you are missing, the memory node. So you will only unlock that room during chapter 4. And then another question is the level of your dwellers assigned to the production rooms. You can choose not to level them up. As long as you level up the tools and their perks, then you should be good. I made a mistake with leveling them up, some of my dwellers, and assigned them to the rooms, production rooms. So it's not that much. I was able to find out that it's not useful after leveling up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 dwellers. And then there's a question about combining rooms. So the maximum number of production rooms you can combine is 3. You cannot combine a fourth room anymore. See here, same level, but you cannot combine them anymore. And then another tip that I can give is if you have some idle resource, I mean idle dwellers, it might be a good idea to create um, a production room. So let's say you already have a combined three room production, let's say diner. You can create a fourth one. So this is what happened to me yesterday. I created a fourth one, even if it's just low level, so that you can assign your either resource to that room and make use of his perks and tools. Another tip that I can give is about attachments. So it's more on how you can easily manage and see the available attachments. I'm gonna show you. Let's say uh, for Zeke. Now there's a lot of attachments. I'm sure your inventory is full of attachments and it's just hard to identify which ones are the sets available for your character. And there's this filter functionality, right? So if you would notice at the bottom of each of the sets, you see the name of each attachment. So let's say for Minuteman Last Stand, there's hat, gloves, badge, boots. You'll notice that if it's green, it means that you have it and it's available in your inventory. It means that I am sure that I can equip Zeke with all these 4 attachments and get the 4 set effect. Same goes with Institute Scholar, but not for Vampiric Might. See, I don't have Vampire's Claw, that's why it's grayed out. So that's an. I hope this would be able to help you because I was struggling at first, and then I realized later on that there is this visual guide that can help you identify if you're missing an attachment for your set. So that's all I have for today. If you think I've missed some of the daily tasks that I need to do, that's not there in the daily quest PipBoy in our PipBoy, let me know in the comment section below. And if you have some other questions or tips that you want to share with the others, you can write it as well in the comment section. I'll try to answer them if I know the answer. And I'll create additional contents if as I progress with this game because just like you, I just started playing this game this week, so I'm pretty new as well, and I'm just sharing with you what I've learned so far. So for the first 3 days. So yeah, thank you. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.